Alright, today's edition of stupid, mean, or just wrong YouTube comments, they require a little bit of an explanation. There was a few back and forths, and I'm telling you, like, the last ridiculous thing the commenter said, so a little bit of an explanation. First one, a guy ended up saying, you have a low bar for thinking if you think poker qualifies. So it was in the video about mental health. The guy was on this rampage about it being a terrible thing to play a game against people for money and trying to win, and he kept saying I'm trying to justify poker and I'm incorrectly doing it. And I asked him if he did this on any other poker YouTube channel or just mine, and he said he would gladly do it on any other channel if anyone else, like Nemi or Burton or Rampage, tried to justify poker the way I'm trying to justify. He really should have looked up what justify meant. It was in the video where I said, like, poker is like a crossword puzzle or a Sudoku. Like, it requires thought, so it keeps your mind sharp. There are activities that don't. And for some reason he thinks that was me trying to justify playing poker for a living. And it got to the point where he said, you have a low bar for thinking if you think poker qualifies. I'm sure, to him, poker is so simple that he makes $125 an hour at 5'10" and puts in 4,000 hours a year and makes $500,000 a year like it's nothing, because poker requires absolutely no thought in his world. Alright, I'm going to read this one because I want to get it right. Guy said, as long as you believe this, that's one. No one believes you when you say stuff like this while pinching literal pennies. He said, I'm gonna definitely be poor and I can't make money and I can't afford to pay any bills because of inflation and stuff like that. First of all, interesting that he said no one believes you. I love when these guys act like they're the spokesperson for all of Earth. If he had said to me, I don't believe you, okay, that makes sense. I don't believe he believes me, but also, like, he can talk for himself. When he says no one believes you, I always wonder, like, did the entire country vote him spokesperson for them? Did all 8 billion people on Earth vote him spokesperson for all of the planet? And he's telling me we had a talk, nobody believes you? I don't know, but they love talking as if they're talking for a group. Also, when he said, well, pinching literal pennies, he should look up what literal means, because what he said means, like, there are many videos I put up where I have handfuls of coins and I'm squeezing my hands together. That's pinching literal pennies, but I don't think he understood what he was talking about. This last one I want to get right also, so I'm just going to read it off my phone. It's a shame they're so bad at this. Anyway, he said, you have no experience playing significant sample of 2-5, so your statement means nothing. In general, 2-5 is a much more fun experience. 1-2 players are very passive and it's hard to get stacks in unless you either cooler them or they cooler you. Okay, so he said I should play 2-5. I said, you know, there are reasons I don't, and I've said them in videos. And then he told me I shouldn't ever talk about 2-5 because I don't play it enough. Then he instantly starts talking about 1-2. So either he's doing exactly what he told me is disallowed, talking about a game you don't play a lot, or he talked about 1-2 because he plays so much 1-2. He's going to say 1-2 is terrible, no one should play it, 2-5 is great, everyone should play it, and he's putting in tons and tons of hours at 1-2. Either way, he just instantly contradicted himself, and that's what I was saying. It's a shame they're so bad at this. I would love a nice formidable argument in the comments, but usually the guys just defeat themselves as soon as they start saying words, and it's not really that fun. Always give them a chance, because maybe someday someone will say something that's, like, worthwhile, but usually that guy, that was funny, that guy wound up 3 times contradicting himself in the course of our back and forth, and then I just gave up and it wasn't even worth it anymore. But there you go. This edition of stupid / wrong / mean YouTube comments. Always fun in the poker genre. And remember, rice is a spoon food.